Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. So, today we're gonna talk about your sacral chakra, but I want to start by saying that this week has been kind of hard for some of us. Many of my clients and many of my friends have been going into waves of sadness, including myself. And I want to tell you, no matter who you are and no matter where you are at this point in your life and in your journey, that bad days are okay and good things will happen. You just have to give yourself permission to sit with whatever you feel that day. Let the emotions sink in, feel the emotions, and maybe try to let go. All of us have things that we are dealing with, and all of us go through those days. So, my beautiful soul, wherever you are right now, it's totally okay. If you need to cry it out, if you need to go for a run, if you just need to be home by yourself sitting in the dark, that's totally okay. So please do something for yourself today, and know if that sadness or hurt gets too bad, there I am here for you. We can talk about it. You have people around you that really care about you, and some people may not understand where you're coming from, and you may not understand where your sadness is coming from, but it's okay. It's totally okay to have a bad day. Let's talk about the sacral chakra. It's your second chakra. It's situated 2 inches below your navel. This chakra, the color for this chakra is orange, a beautiful orange like the sun. This chakra is responsible for the power of your relationships, your joy, your creativity, how you begin to relate with other people outside your tribe, the way you express your creativity in your life and your relationship. It's about your sexuality. It's about developing the power of choice. This chakra resonates with our need for relationship and our need to control or create the dynamics in our physical world. It's about shifting from obeying the your tribe, your family authority, and allowing yourself to discovering the satisfactions of relationship and interests of your own in the outside of whatever you're used to. So remember last week how we were talking about the root chakra and the imbalances in there. If we have a blockage or imbalance in the first chakra, so that's lack of support from your family, from your tribe, how are you supposed to learn how to form healthy, harmonious friendships and relationship and healthy physical interests in life? So these two chakra, the root chakra and the sacral chakra, are very connected because of that. The sacral chakra houses creativity, relationship, and sexuality. So being creative in nature, your sacral chakra maintains the focus in allowing the individual to discover what they really enjoy, to form hobbies, to create loving external relationships, even to create lovemaking and sexual erotism. This chakra is also about personal identity and personal play in the external world, away from what you are familiar with, away from your early development stages. Therefore, if this chakra is unbalanced, it can lead to addictions to drugs, addictions to alcohol addiction sits in here, sex addictions, gambling addictions, and money addictions. So you are practicing what your tribe, your family has taught you. So if you were like raised into an environment where money was a problem, was not enough food, was not enough attention, you are going to go to a place where you're going to try to find joy in unhealthy ways. Maybe alcohol to make you feel comfortable in relationships. Maybe use sex to make yourself feel confident and good enough. Maybe gambling or being an workaholic, which I'm a little bit guilty of. So watch those behaviors. Maybe take a second and analyze if you have any of those in your life. Also, your second chakra is the foundation of a healthy ego. Excuse me, that allows you to interact with the world without seeing yourself or selling yourself short or pretending to be somebody that you are not. A person with a strong second chakra can survive financially and physically on their own, creating harmonious friendships and environments. Also, a balanced second chakra will give you the ability to take risks and not be afraid to go try new things, try to go find your own way into the world. Like I was saying, second chakra is responsible for your sexuality. This is the pleasure, what turns you on, what makes you deeply connected to your partners and others. If this chakra is balanced, you will find joy in your sexual relationships. This chakra also correlates with the physical things that we find pleasure in, such painting, reading, writing poetry, I don't know, writing some erotic poetry, painting something out of you, like painting the pain of a sexual trauma, painting the pain of an addiction, wherever floats your boat, anything that will help you let go of something that is imbalancing your second chakra, please go ahead and do it. Remember, you don't have to question too much. Do what feels right for you. Also, I want to address the fact that sexual erotism, sexuality is a form of physical and emotional freedom, as well as a spiritual liberation, because it's about being in the moment, so you can let go of any fears and any boundary, and then just enjoy the beautiful happiness of a human experience. So next time you are with your partner, try to just not think about anything, not having any expectations, and just be in that moment. Enjoy every touch. Don't let emotions take over. Stop thinking about your job and things that you have to do tomorrow. Stop thinking about the stress in your life. Just enjoy it. Enjoy the pleasure, because that's what this second chakra is about. Healthy pleasures. Like all the chakras, this one is also teaching us a lesson that each relationship we create, from the casual relationships, the most intimate relationship, has a purpose. No matter how painful this is for us, it's a lesson. So maybe look back in your relationship, starting with your family, starting at the beginning, the interactions between you and your tribe, and look for triggers or stuff that is still coming up in your life at this moment. Just be aware, and also know that karma and DNA can also affect the way this chakra works for you. Some relationships are difficult because they are making us learn lessons about our own limits and about our ego, and about how sometimes emotions and pleasure don't mix good together. So it's about being in that moment there. Through all these lessons that we are getting from the sacral chakra, we have to remember that nobody is perfect. You are not perfect. You may be a beautiful, perfect creature of light, But when you interact with people, animals, environments, work in this world, we are not perfect. We are learning lessons every day. So keep that in mind with every step you take, with every word you speak. Remember that all human beings are beautifully unperfect. We all have beautiful flaws, and let's just love that. Let's just love that about people in our life, about strangers on the street, about the people we criticize on TV. Let's just think about that when we think about our leaders. I learned a very important lesson last night from a beautiful client of mine, how to stop hating and being uncomfortable with our leader right now and try to love. Even if it's so hard to love somebody so broken, that will give you satisfaction because you are capable to love somebody that hurts others. You are capable to change the world just through your love. So stop hating, stop judging, be there for people. So next time somebody's rude to you at your work, try to empathize with them. Try to think they might having a bad day, or perhaps they had a bad childhood that causes them a number of complexes that makes them uncomfortable. Maybe your light is shining so bright that their ego, unhealthy ego in their sacral chakra, is just turning around and make them uncomfortable. So they're just lashing out, mirroring wherever it's bothering them on you. So be kind. Think of that. That's another way for you to release emotions and fears from your sacral chakra. Also, the sacral chakra is the birth canal. I know I'm talking to guys and I know I'm talking to girls, but it's a birth canal for both of us, for all of us. We have the capacity to bring in life what we want to bring. We can project what we want in relationships. I don't know, maybe you are in love with a cute guy at a coffee shop, or maybe you want to have a friendship with this amazing woman in your yoga class, or maybe you just want to go meet a stranger and talk to him about books, about weather, about traveling. Anything that you have to do, you have to do it. It is having the personal power of choice to make the move. So that is in this chakra, the freedom of being courageous and go for it. So my beautiful soul, if you're in love with anybody, or if you feel strong emotions, or you're attracted to somebody, not just sexually, go for it. Do whatever you have to do to liberate this chakra. It is the sensation of being physically alive and creating the life you have desire. So that's where I was going with the birth canal. You can create with your sacral chakra. You can create love, you can create relationships, you can create art, you can create your life, you can project anything you want. That desire and that power sits in your lower tummy. Much more as the root chakra, the sacral chakra, it's sometimes neglected when we attempt to obtain enlightenment, because we just concentrate on our higher chakras. Everybody's obsessed with this third eye and crown chakra, and we go for holistic treatments, or we practice yoga, or we practice meditation, and we are just like up here. So let's give more love and more attention to our lower body, because that is so important. We are holding so much down here that we will never achieve this without working on this first. Like I said, the color for this chakra, it's orange. It's our sun in our life. Many illnesses can originate from this chakra. Many obsessive compulsive behaviors, like the fear of losing in relationships, the fear of going into new relationships, the fear of connecting to others on an emotional or physical level, even in business, the fear that your business deals or your projects are not gonna happen. All of those sit in the sacral chakra too. Low confidence, lack of motivation, inability to create intimate relationships with others, the lack of interest in self-expression, artistic abilities, infertility, urinary tract infections, difficulties of giving birth, low libido, every single issue related to your sexual organs are related to your sacral chakra. So now, how to deal with these imbalances? Well, I will tell you, go outside and dance like nobody's watching. That is amazing because you're putting creativity in there, you're putting love, and you're just liberating yourself, freeing yourself from everything that you're holding on. Make love under the sunrise, make love under the sunset. Go watch the sunrise and the sunset. They're beautiful. Just get creative. Yoga is amazing, acupuncture is amazing, Reiki is amazing, meditation is amazing. Maybe keep a journal and let go of emotions. Just write down how you feel every day. Maybe write down something you're gonna work on letting go every day, because it's not just gonna come out like that. You have to work to it, you have to understand, and you have to forgive yourself and others. Write down all the negative emotions. Know that you are in control of creating your new life. You're in control of creating your relationships, and you're in control of who you choose to have around you and inside you. In yoga, you can use dancer pose. You can try to belly dance. That will release some things there. You can just like move your hips and lower stomach. Just create that energy there. You can just take your palm, put some love and affirmation in here, and just rub it clockwise, and just imagine this beautiful sun-like energy getting created, orange energy. Crystals are also working for this, so anything that is orange, I'm a big fan of orange calcite and carnelian. That's what I use in my practice when I work with somebody that has a blocked sacral chakra. Essential oils are also amazing, so all the citrus oils, just take some, rub on your belly button, and do some affirmations like, I allow love in, I let go of any behaviors that are no longer serving me, I am a creative, joyful being. Sandalwood also is good for that, ylang ylang, and my favorite, jasmine. Jasmine is such a goddess smell. Also, I like to believe that in our sacral chakra we hold our temples. So gods and goddesses, that's where you keep your temple. That's where you invite people to worship. So be aware of the power that you have inside. Be aware of how you deserve to be treated. But remember, it's also about how you treat others. A god and a goddess will never be mean, disrespectful, or hurtful towards others. So choose, some of them can be, but choose from the wiser, beautiful, better gods. Choose to be the goddess that you want to believe. Choose to be the god that everybody wants to be around. So make sure you treat that temple as it's supposed to be. Watch who you invite in that temple. Put boundaries. Allow only people in there that serve you. Also, our ability to harbor fulfilling relationships, as well as our sexual energy, all of them are going to come together in this temple and create that power, create that fire in your belly. This is kind of all that I wanted to talk about, this sacral chakra. I'm sure I'm going to remember more during the day, because that's how this works for me. I'll just sit here and talk in the video, and then I'll be like, darn it, I should have talked about that and that too. Oh, I want to mention one more thing. So if you have experienced any kind of sexual trauma, sexual abuse, addictions, even verbal abuse, even if your partner has been telling you that you are not good enough, you don't look good enough, you are not a good sexual partner. Even if somebody had told you that your painting or your writings are not good enough, that can affect your sacral chakra and that can create a blockage. So if you are experiencing any kind of those traumas, please know that you are not the only one. Please know that we are all going through bad things at points in our life. And please know that you can be healed. You can heal that out. It's going to take years. And it's going to take lots of compassion for yourself and lots of forgiveness. In me dealing with the traumas that I hold in my lower chakra, I'm still working on it. And I think I achieved the forgiveness part. I have forgiven my dad for the early damages that have been done in my childhood, but now more things are coming to surface. So once you get over the biggest event, you remember other pieces and parts. Remember that those people that have hurt you, they're not bad in nature. I'm not saying here that every sexual predator and every man or woman that choose to hurt another human are amazing enlightened beings, but they're coming from a place of pain. Nobody will just wake up one morning, or at least I like to believe that, and go out and decide that I'm gonna rape this woman or I'm gonna rape this man and I'm gonna have a great day. It's not like that. It's deeper than that. So again, remember, be mindful. Remember that everybody is coming from a place of pain. People that hurt people are not healthy people. So try to break the chain. Try to make a difference. Try to forgive. By forgiving them, forgiving yourself, and then just sit with your pain, sit with your emotions. Sometimes sitting with that pain can bring anger. You're gonna go to stages of grief. I went through anger, I went through blaming myself, I went through blaming others. And then my psychiatrist told me once that when I can talk about my abusers and I can tell my story without crying, purposes of educating others, that means that my trauma is healed. No, that trauma will never be healed. That trauma will always be with me, but that trauma made me the woman that I am today, and is making you the amazing human that you are today. Those were lessons that I have to learn. I don't know yet everything about those lessons, but I'm just choosing to take the emotions and take the feelings that are coming with them every time I work on myself and others. And I'm grateful, because if those horrible things would have not happened to me, I would not be here today talking to you about the sacral chakra, about being open with your traumas, your sexuality, your relationships. So it's important. Let's talk about it. Maybe you can send me a message and we can start a conversation. Maybe you can stop at the studio. Maybe you can just take your journal and write down. Start with forgiveness. Start with the word, today I'm okay. Today I'm letting go. And today I understand that I am not what happened to me. I am a strong, beautiful human. And being strong doesn't mean that you are gonna walk with your head up every day and everything is gonna be all rainbows and butterflies. Strong people break down. Strong people cry. Strong men and women need hugs. Strong men and women need to talk about things. So be that strong person. I'm gonna end this video with some affirmations. So if you wanna join me, find a comfortable position with your spine straight up. Maybe close your eyes for a second and try to visualize the color orange. Take your right hand to your heart and your left hand to your belly button. Just take a deep breath in and let it go. You can choose to chant. Chant is a very strong way to let go of emotions. So you can take a deep breath in, maybe let go of something, but with your eyes closed or open, or do whatever floats your boat. This is a chakra of creativity, allow yourself to feel something. Allow yourself to feel the emotions. And just listen to my voice. You can repeat the affirmations. I deserve to enjoy life. I am peaceful inside. I am a sexual being and I embrace my sexuality. My sexuality is sacred. I deserve sexual pleasure. I have no fear of intimacy. I deserve to be loved. I'm confident about my body and my looks. I'm confident about my sexuality. I deserve to be treated with respect. I choose to treat others with respect. I have boundaries and I respect other people's boundaries. I will not allow anyone to violate my boundaries. I allow creative energies to flow in and out of me. I am not dependent on others. I am joy and I am love. Now you may take a deep breath in and maybe on the exhale, when you let go, try to chant VAM, V-A-M. So deep breath in, VAM, and just feel that vibration going down. You don't have to chant if you're not comfortable. You don't have to go to yoga, acupuncture, or Reiki if you're not there yet. You can just go outside and walk in the beautiful sun. That is not today, but you can just go outside and take a walk. That will be good for you. And remember, you are not alone. Wherever you are today in your journey, even if you're still battling demons, people are here for you, and people are here to hold you and create space and hold this space for you. So try to have a beautiful day. Try to have an amazing weekend. And don't forget that Sunday, me and Danielle from Studio Z are having a goddess workshop. Sorry guys, it's a goddess workshop because Sunday is International Women's Day. It's a very important holiday for me. It's a very important holiday in Romania. We're celebrating our mothers, our sisters, our fellow goddesses. So join us at the Art Center. All the information is posted on my Instagram and Facebook. Butler Art Center. It's a very empowering workshop. Meanwhile, if you cannot do that, do something nice for yourself and stay open to the fact that you are not alone in this, and you are not the only person that is experiencing a bad day or it's fighting through their emotions and their trauma. You are very loved and you are very cared for. All my love and gratitude always. Have a great day.